I was trying to do a video.
Oh, well.
Was Donald out?
They both were sitting right there.
So yeah, I think we're going somewhere here. I think I'm gonna go to the Wheelie Willie since we left 5 hours late. That's good. We're gonna get more wind. Once we get around this, it'll be blowing and going. All right, gonna have to kick back, relax. It's better having the slugs in. I don't know if my knot's gonna hold, but I'm still gonna work on this boom preventer. I just have it kind of locked in here. This goes to, that's Dyneema. That's super strong going to this. I don't like this, but I'm trying to, if this was fixed. So I have something that I think I'm gonna put here for this. So you can whip it up and it'll loosen it and then pull it and lock it. And then that can be a backup. But this is just to prevent this from swinging all around. Like if you're going downwind. So you see the arrow there, the wind's coming from there. That's Cayenne Point right there. You can maybe see the lighthouse on it. So probably on the other side of that point, we're gonna get into some gnarly current and more wind. Yeah, enjoy the calm while we can, but it's pretty mild. I mean, it's only showing 10 to 15, which I don't know. I think it's gonna be way more mellow than what we think. I'm glad you made me do that work. That tape looks like it's holding. We put tape on there next to the C400 to the left. I said, I'm glad you made me put the tape on and the slugs on. I was gonna do it anyway. I just wanted to do it one thing at a time. I can't do more than one thing at a time. Ducks cuddled with us last night. They cuddled with me last night. You remember when I did their belly?
Will we be friends for an 18-hour sail, or are we just gonna hate each other the entire time?
I just need you to listen to me.
Don't throw 5-gallon buckets at me.
I didn't throw it at you. I dropped it gently down at you to tell you that.
I knew what you were doing, and I knew exactly where it was.
Yeah, everything's loose still up here, and it just drives me nuts. It's not your fault. It's my fault. My fault. It's my fault.
What do you think I was working on?
What is this? What is this? Do you understand how much anxiety I have?
Those things to you, and you like totally just ignore me, and that's what I was working on. That's why I'm like, and I was gonna say, there's a bucket there, and I tie it back there. What? I did. Now that attitude, throwing 5-gallon buckets passive aggressively at me. Can you stop because nobody wants anything?
I'd like to have a TIG welder, but I don't think I'd use it. So let's see how fast we're going now. 3.4 knots. I'm gonna put some lines out. 3.4 knots. So it's what, 60 miles? You can measure the distance on this.
89.
89 from here.
Are those wrinkles supposed to be there, right?
I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be there. Wrinkles aren't good. There's some 3.7, 4.3, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7. She wants to go up into the wind. I mean, look. I have it on there. Where's the distance? This is 74.8.
Right there.
Oh God, I hate this BNG.
You could just ask me. I already know.
So 75 miles from here, going probably 6 knots. So I'm gonna guess 14 hours, and we've already gone an hour. My little head can't handle all that stuff everywhere out of place.
You're like
We were ready. I was ready to go.
It was not ready enough. It was yellow buckets passive aggressively at me.
Because that loose bucket's been up here for over 7 days.
No, it was tied, secured, like there. And those hooks were so heavy. I told you that I would. Are you mimicking me by quacking? The ducks are happy now. They're like,
Texas, who are, yeah.
well, yeah. I think we should let somebody know, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Who do you think you can trust to actually call and trust not to freak out? Yeah. That's what I would choose.
You'll hear from us in like 48 hours.
Yeah, 48.
48?
No, if you don't hear from us in 24. $24 hours. We should have service for like another 6 hours, and then we'll probably have about 4 hours of no service. Is what I'm thinking. Is that what it was last time?
It took us 24 hours.
It took us 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, but we started in Honolulu. And you had me quad reef the whole time. You wouldn't let me have sails up. I'm not hoping for anything big, just mahi or something. I'm gonna get the big stuff out later.
Okay.
I want to run these two little lures. Oh, this is what these two are for. I'm out of those good swivels. More stuff in the way, but this one still works. Just a lot more stuff in the way now. So that keeps the lures apart from each other.
Did I miss it?
No, and I used to have a rod holder here, so I have another spot to put a center rigger. Let that out. You can see the lure. You can bring these lures in closer on the sailboat without the motor. The fish will come see the boat, come look at the boat. One is, that other one's all, I need a new outrigger, that bamboo's cracked. But for now, I'll just have these two out. Why? You are anxious, I know. I know, and I'm so sorry that I wasn't throwing buckets at you. I gently tossed it down.
And then you set me up there with like 20 different Allen wrenches and are just like, figure it out. And I'm like,
oh, what you ask? Just say, if you don't hear from us by, let's do, what's today, Wednesday? Oh, if, yeah, there's something seriously wrong if we're not there in 12 hours, 24 hours. So if we're, he'll see our post. We'll post that we're there or something. All right, Cayenne Point. Hey, I'm gonna talk to the internet people a little bit, yeah. So don't make fun of me and stuff. I just use this for like a live bait rig. I'm gonna go through my tackle later. I got lure leader stuff, terminal, tons of lures, and lots of tackle. And it's going to take a long time to go through all the fishing stuff, but I'm going to put this right here because I'll need that next. So I got a cedar plug real close. If we actually get a decent fish on, we'll move the duck cage and we'll drop that down. But fishing on here for big fish is kind of gnarly because it's never calm, because it's going to be rough, because we've got to go through the channels to get up to like the 8 knots you want to troll, 8, 9, 10, and it's always rough. And if it's not rough, we're going too slow. So it's real tricky because you can't control your speed as much. And also, if I get a big fish on now, like on one of these Tiagras later, and it's pretty big, you can let that out a little more if you want. Yeah, we're just getting that wind coming around there now. Yeah, keep going. I'm all about comfortable. Yeah, right there. That way we can still send it. Yeah, 6 knots. Yeah, that way we got 6 knots now. We're not completely heeled over. We're still reefed. I talk about like just the perfect angle. And we got probably, we're gonna pick up so much. That's 6.7 knots, 6.8. Yeah, but we got the 2 knots of current too. No.
Yeah, it was like we all of a sudden it was like, hello.
But so now we're getting into better wind speed, better speed, 7.6. So I can start putting some big lures out. So what happens is, basically we get a fish on, it's all a complete nightmare back here. And then we gotta bring in the front sail, which means we probably gotta go turn downwind while the fish is running, and you almost lose all your line. And then more than likely drop the mainsail. While you turn the engine on, take it off autopilot. I drive and she has a lot of stuff to do, and there's a lot of things that have to happen right away. And you know, and it's not always the safest thing to do when you're out in the middle of these channels, like turning around and fighting fish. You know, I've done it. I was trying to do a video.
Oh, well.
But we're gonna try it today. I think I'm gonna put out some marlin lures, but right now I just got the 2 small lures, a cedar plug, and then that fly, that blue and white fly out there. It's kind of skipping on the surface. I'll let more line out. Faster I go, I'll let the lines go further a little bit because they're light lures.